Greetings, beloveds. This idea of spiritual sight is likened to the aspect of you that allows yourself to recall and allows yourself to remember that which you have created through the perception of the egoic mind is the realm of illusion that you have invested your time and your energy into. And as you shift focus from the outward expression of these creations of mind, you allow yourself to see a reflection of and with the vision of truth. And this is a correlate to that of spiritual sight. This truth is the point of clarity that allows you to bring forth the understanding of miracles. For miracles are what is constantly occurring. These are circumstances that already exist. And what you allow yourself to do is shift away from the minutia and the noise and the consciousness of the distractions, if you will, and to shift into a position of seeing the truth that exists. In this moment of true spiritual sight, what you have brought forth is the consciousness that what you have been observing, what you have been creating, has been an illusion. And in that moment of consciousness, what you have brought forth is the recognition of the truth. It becomes simultaneous, it becomes one and the same. Each of you have within you this capacity. Each of you have this ability. And for many of you, you are practicing it more and more and allowing yourself to see greater and greater truths. When you feel fear, when you feel upset, when you feel consternation, when you feel multitude of feelings that remove you from being able to see the truth, remove you from being able to see and have and discern with spiritual truth, you are led away from your sense of self. You are led away from the sense of you that knows what is false and what is real, what is true and what is the lie that you have said. This is what I stand for. This is what I believe. This is the direction that I feel my life must go. When you reach out for assistance and say, please allow me to see the truth of this, please allow me to have spiritual sight, please help me to see, you will find that your gaze will be shifted away from the creation of madness that has ensued, that you have imbued with power, being being a being of creativity. You have been granted, you have been given, and you are the essence of the mind of God. And in that, you have a choice at every moment to choose what is the truth and to choose what is not, to choose to use your spiritual sight or to choose to use the dualistic. One aspect requires more of your presence and more of your love and more of your light to be revealed, and one requires you to play in the sandbox. Each choice that you make in that moment will then direct where your focus and your creativity and your imagination goes. It will direct the ways in which you see life. It will direct the ways in which you will experience existence. It will direct how you will have miracles manifest in front of you. Beloveds, understand that they are there already. All that you desire already exists. It is not a process of creation, more of a process of revelation. Everything that you say you want is sitting there in a realm of existence. And all of a sudden you say, oh my goodness, look what has occurred for me. What you have done is you have attuned yourself to the frequency where that exists. It is much like your laws of attraction. You are magnetically attracting yourselves to the experience where that exists for you. Understand, all that has ever been desired already exists, beloveds. And spiritual sight aligns you to the truth of that which you desire. Those desires come from your soul, come from your spirit, not the desires that you have where you wish another pain, not the desires where you feel anger or envy or greed or fear, but the desires that are truly born of the nature of spirit. It all exists. And what happens is there is a revelation of the actual experience, and then it feels and occurs like a miracle. But what you have allowed yourself to do is to open the curtain with spiritual sight, see the truth that what you desire already exists. In these moments of clarity, in these pure moments of recognition, what you are allowing for yourself to come forth is the exquisite experience of knowing that there is nothing that you are without. There is no sense of separation. There is not one different from the other. There is not one higher or lower than the other. And yes, there may be those who have traveled the path and are further along on the path than you. And you can say, help me to be where you are. Help me to know what you know. Help me to understand and to experience as you do. And this is where we hold out our hand to you and say, come with us, beloveds, for we know where you are. We've been where you are. There is not a step that each of you are taking that has not been a part of the journey that I too have taken. There were many, many incarnations prior to the revelation of the Christed mind, which was granted, where I did not feel what you have felt, where I did not see and experienced as you have. For indeed, we are all one, beloveds. As you allow yourself to see that we are indeed like each other, that we are indeed as each other, that the I am that I am is the I am that you are, and we are the God I am in unison. From here, what you will discover is that you are not alone. You are not separate. There is no sense of separation. There is no sense of loneliness. There is no sense of us versus them. There is only one. And this spiritual sight is accomplished by allowing yourselves to see the truth, to ask for the truth, to lean in towards the truth, towards the light, towards the love that you are each. Each one of you has hopes and dreams. They were placed there by Spirit. It is the calling of you back to your heart. It is the calling of you back to your truth. It is the calling of you back to pure love that you are. And if you allow yourselves to experience other than the truth, understand that it is part of the steps that are being taken to lead you back. So there is nothing that is wrong. There is nothing that should not be. It is all exactly as it was designed, beloveds. And each of you are doing your part, as we all do our part, to come back together in unison, to come back together to the love, to the light of that which we truly are. And as you grant to yourselves this journey of truth, as you allow your minds to be trained to look for and to see the light within and without You will come to find that the light and the love is all that truly exists. So call upon us, beloveds, and be mindful of the ego that looks to separate. Be mindful of the ego that looks to blame. Be mindful of the ego that looks to criticize oneself and other. None of that is true, beloveds. What is true is that each of you are crucial, each of you are essential. And indeed, now more than ever, there is a shift that is coming, and it will be profound in each aspect of your existence. Rest assured, dear ones, that in the end, all is revealed. And what is real is the truth. And the truth is that you never left, and you are here in the kingdom as one with all. We bless each of you. We love each of you so dearly. We thank you for your attention. We thank you for your work. We thank you for your diligence. Your prayers are heard. Your candles that are lit in consciousness and light are appreciated. Understand, beloved, that as the candles burn, the flame within is the truth of all of you. You may have different shapes and sizes and colors and textures, but the light that burns as the flame is the same light that burns within each of you, as the flame of love, as the flame of God. That is the truth of you. Gaze into the candle and see that light, and know that that is the light that burns within you. Our blessings are upon you, beloveds. Forgive yourselves for the places where you have judged yourselves harshly. Forgive yourself for the places where you have judged the seeming otherness, which is an illusion. And allow yourselves to know that I love you. I love you, and I know you, and I am with you always. With that knowledge alone, as you reach out for me, know that I am here with you, as I always have been. Call upon me, call upon us. Ask to have your guidance revealed to you, and your guidance shall be revealed. Ask, and it is granted. It is given, for it already exists. All blessings upon you, always, beloveds. We shall speak with you again.